Well, hello. This is Matt Ditsworth again, back for another interview, and I'm here with Life's Wealth Development Group, and I'm interviewing James Poindexter III. Hey, James, thanks for taking time out of your very busy schedule. I know you've been busy over the last few weeks. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm good, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Staying motivated and trying to learn as much as I can throughout these days. So what have you been up to lately? How have things slowed down for you? I know that you've been pretty busy. Have things slowed down for you lately?
I was just on a 10-day 4-city tour, or four-state tour, I should say, doing speeches and doing trainings. So I just got back on. Well, it's been a little bit now. I got back on the 27th, 28th. I lost track of days after I was gone for so long, but I just got back. So yeah, I think I have something else coming up this month. I think I'm going back to Ohio again, and I'm gonna do a week in Columbus.
Very nice. Yeah. So some public speakers, professional speakers, are very busy. And, that's one thing I need to do is do an introduction here a little bit more. So, James, you're a professional speaker, right?
Yes, I am, and a trainer.
Speaker and trainer, and also I have here that you're a toastmaster, and that you champion foster care, being a foster child, that you had a great experience in that area.
From the age of 10, yep.
So I know that you're very more extensive experience. Heard you speak before, and being a foster care, ask you a few questions here and there. Yourself, what kind of speakers have inspired
from the age of 10,
you? So I know that you're very passionate.
Initially, I wasn't really inspired by others speak, but I was more motivated just to tell my story. I was actually told by many other people that I should speak after my story, after my life developed and I had the big turnaround for the better. People told me, you should tell your story. So I wasn't really inspired by everyone telling me I should speak. I was more, and then I started to look motivated just to tell my story. I was actually told by many other people he's very famous now. He's been on Oprah after my story, after my life developed and I had the big turnaround for the better. His experience. People told me, you should tell your story. You should tell your story. So I was actually inspired by everyone telling me I should speak. And then I started to look the same gist. Other speakers, there was one kid, he had trouble. He figured out a way to defend against it. He's very famous. And then he turned his life around, and now he's seeing real world for himself. He's been everywhere. And that's kind of what. And that's kind of what I'm doing too. So I guess he would be one. And of course I watched some Tony Robbins work kind of the same. So his, talking about his defense mechanism money and things. Mine, but what I like about him, he was a kid. He had troubles. He figured out a way to defend against it. He doesn't really turn his life around. He doesn't really real well for himself. And that's kind of what he says. What I'm doing too. So I guess he would be one. I like that. So now of course kind of how I am. Tony Robbins. My speeches even. Talking about making money and things, and what I like about him, is that he says what he thinks, and he doesn't really he says what he thinks all the time. He doesn't fluff it, and I like that. So now that's kind of how I am. So I don't fluff my speeches either.
Checking to him, Tony Robbins.
Probably those two. Probably.
Okay, and you said Josh. Is that J-O-S-H and then S-H-I-P? Okay. So,
2 P's.
Now, I know that you speak a lot about foster care, and that's kind of your main area of Josh Shipp and Tony Robbins, because that comes from your story. Josh Shipp, I was wondering if you had seen Tony Robbins' impact since you started speaking. In that area, have you actually seen any where people have come to you and said that something you said has helped? Or that you've seen some changes made in policies, or even that's kind of your main area of local people that you maybe know, because that comes from your story. So I was wondering if you've seen any kind of changes in that or impact since you started speaking. In that area, have you actually
when I have spoken, so far,
have come to you and said that something you said has helped?
I haven't got to do anything out here in San Diego. It's actually been a little bit difficult for me to get known
local people that you
out
maybe
here.
know that have.
It's been a whole lot. It's been a whole lot of.
Have you seen any kind of changes in that or impact?
It's much easier on the East Coast, so when I go out there, I have some when I have video testimonials, so far, basically, I've been speaking, I've never heard it from a foster kid. I haven't got to do anything
they
out
get
here
trained,
in San Diego.
foster parents get trained.
A little bit difficult for me to get
social
known
workers or therapists
out
or
here.
Someone who didn't really live it.
It's been a whole lot of.
So when they get to hear it from somebody who's been through it, it has easier on the effect on them. So when I go out there, I have some testimonials, some video testimonials. People come to me and say, "Wow, I've never heard it from a foster kid."
I have a couple
they get trained because foster parents
me
to
be
their
mentor,
but they get trained by social workers or therapists
now.
Someone who didn't really live
it. They just need a good example.
So when they get to hear it from
somebody
someone
who's through it, it has a different effect on them because
it
they
is
hear it
having
from a different
impact.
view.
It's small, I'd love it to be a lot bigger, but it is making
a lot of the. A lot of the kids,
so you're starting to see
I have a couple kids now that
have
asked me to be their mentor
because
I'm mentoring
you
a
mentioned
few
now
training, who just need
that's something that
they
you
just
do,
need a good example
along with your speaking.
They
You're
just need
training
someone to talk
parents
that's made
and
it.
also foster
it is
kids
having an impact. It's
small. I'd love it to be a lot bigger.
So basically,
but
what it is making a difference. When I go to speak,
so you're starting to see
I usually speak to social workers and therapists in the daytime, and that speech is more of a motivational one. That's to help the turnover rate, because the turnover rate for people in social services is pretty high.
And
they get overworked.
Foster
They're
kids
supposed to get so many cases, but they get double the amount.
So
basically, what it is a lot of them quit. And so when I go to hear that their work, I usually speak to social workers and therapists in the daytime,
motivate them,
and that speech is more of a motivational
one. So that's what I do in the
day to help.
Then usually in the
turnover
evening,
rate, because
I'm
the turnover
training parents.
So what that is,
in social services
is pretty high.
Every year,
they get overworked.
Every year, a parent
they get double the amount. They
so
can't
many
take it, and
continuing
a lot of them quit. And so
to keep their
when they hear that their work has turned out,
what I do is I change someone for the better.
A speech,
motivates them.
A worksheet that I created,
and that's question and answer
session.
Then usually in
those
the
three
evening,
things,
I'm training parents.
Training,
and
they
get a couple of credits towards their every year
status as foster parents.
Every year, the parents need so many continuing education units.
That's a huge
to keep their status as
at least from my point of view.
So what I do is I have a seminar. It's a speech.
That's something that they can
a worksheet that I created and a question and answer session.
The exact words.
Those three things compile training, and they get a couple of credits toward their status as foster parents.
What do you plan in the future? Maybe over the next 5 to 10 years. What do you see yourself doing?
So that's a huge impact there.
Man. Well,
at
if
least
it's
from my
up to
point of
me,
view, I see it's
going to be a whole lot. I'm currently trying to put together
they can put forth and continue.
Like a full service,
the exact words,
full resource hub.
So
I want to focus on the older kids.
Yeah. So what do you plan in the future?
Especially
maybe over the next 5 to 10 years. What do you see yourself doing?
Every foster parent, the majority of them, if it's up to me.
So whenever there are toddlers and below going in a foster care, they get picked up a lot faster than the teenagers.
A full service,
a lot of
full resource.
They don't want the older kids because
I want to focus on
they're set in their ways. And
the older kids
them and this and that.
Especially I want to help them out more, and then on top of that.
In
every
a lot of
states,
when
you're
the majority of them want babies. That's the end.
So whenever there are toddlers
and below going in the foster
you're not a war of the state anymore,
and you
a lot
of
faster than the teenagers.
Let go.
A lot of
no help.
Parents,
they
don't
want
these kids,
older kids.
A lot of these
kids
have nowhere to go. They haven't learned any life skills
because they've been bouncing around more. And then on top of that, home. So what I want to do,
of states, when you're 18,
for the younger ones, that's the older ones too.
They push you.
I want to create.
You're done with foster care. You're not involved in that anymore,
and what kind of give them an outlet, let go
to do
and you have no help.
They want to. I'm trying to hook up with kids. A lot of these
communities
have nowhere to go. They haven't learned any
foster kids
any life skills,
and I'm trying to.
They've been bouncing around for sports programs.
I want to train foster kids who want a younger one
speeches about their life also.
I want to create sports programs to get them involved in that would help them with give them an outlet.
Train these kids to do
really well.
Sports if they want to. I'm trying to hook up other people in my community to make that happen.
There are 5,000 create a resource center where people who are trying to age out, trying to create sports programs, and trying to learn life train that they may need to go on their own speeches about their life also.
It could be
I want to train them.
It could be
in combo
from toastmasters,
balancing a checkbook to
to train these kids to learn how to, they can go out how to get a job, others with their story, looking for an apartment. So I want to create a resource center where people who are about to age out can go. They should be able to come learn. I want to create a hotline that they may need to go on their own for people to call. It could be kids are like they have issues. They want to be there, balance in a checkbook. I want to coach credit. Parents learning how to help the parents how to get a job, especially at the beginning. Because a lot of times, anything that they're going to have to know to be independent. They don't know you. They don't know be able to come. I want to create a hotline. It's really awkward at first. So a lot of times for people to call, so the parents don't know when they have issues. They want to be there to talk to them. A lot of stuff can happen right there. So parents and kids, I want to be there to coach them through that relationship. And I want to go at the beginning because a lot of times events and seminars and things like that. When a kid first comes to your house, I want to do. They don't know you. You don't know them.
You got a busy,
and it's really awkward
I know
at
that
first.
People,
so a lot of times people don't speak, so the parents don't know what to do.
Gain more and
more
experience
awkward time there. A lot of stuff can happen right there. So I want to be there to coach them through that.
Great vision there.
And I want to go speak more. Have live events and seminars and things like that.
Including
I have a lot I want to do.
Communication piece for the kids to be able to busy future. Get out there, like you said, tell their story, but you're going to be helping other people. They're going to really appreciate that. You'll gain more and more experience as you go. James, thanks a lot for your time. So that's awesome. Do you have any last minute things to say or anything that you wanted to add on? Great vision there. I see the life skills, the sports, kind of everything tying together, including that speaking and communication
of donations
and grants to be able to, get out there, like you said, tell their story, just connect with other people. So how can people get a hold of you if they wanted to get a hold of you? Hey James, thanks a lot for your time. Do you have any last more information about what you're doing? Anything that you wanted to add? Where can they find that? And also, how can they contact you?
For the programs we're trying to create, so they can contact me at all kinds of donations. It's my website. It has there's a contact page. You can write me a message with your information, and I'll get back to you. I have a number 858-848-7970.
More information about what you're doing. Where can they find that?
And then I have JH Brand. JH Brand is my company. That's the company I have created for all of this. So they can contact me at JH Brand. You can find me on Facebook. It's my website, my business page. It has that. Send me a message. Write me a message with your information, and I'll get back to you. I have a number 858-848-7970. Call me directly.
Find out more about you.
And then I have JH Brand. JH Brand is my company. That's the company I have created for all of this. If you're on Facebook, J.H. Brand,
you can
find me on Facebook.
And
my business page. Like that, send me a message, no problem.
Whatever, but I really appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man and you got a lot of things going on. And I appreciate all the valuable information that you put out today. I know a lot of people will be helped. Okay, so
no, man, I'm just trying to do what I can to help out these kids.
7970. Right.
Yeah.
And then the website. Thank you very much. And I look forward to one more time. I think you cut out a little bit there.
All right. It is inspire2success.com. And the 2 is the word T-O, not the number 2.
Inspire2success.com.
Yep.
All right. Well, there you go. Very awesome. And like I said, I'll put this up on my website and then, share this out so that people can find out more about you and get a hold of you and find out what they can do to help you, or maybe even connect with you if they have something in common there, and you guys can create that kind of shared bond or whatever. But I really appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man and you got a lot of things going on, and I appreciate all the valuable information that you put out today. I know a lot of people will be helped. So. Again, last, give you one more chance if you have any last rounds here.
No, man, I'm good. I'm just trying to do what I can to help out these kids.
All right, James. Well, thank you very much, and I look forward to talking to you again sometime.
All right. You have a great day, man.
Take it easy and have a great day. I'm just gonna shut this recording off, so I'll cut it off here in a minute.